We gonna never mind. You know what I was about to ask. Yeah. Boys are back.
Boys are back in town.
What's happening, guys?
How's it going, sir?
Lead dog.
Lead dogs.
Lead
Yeah,
dog.
get started early. You know what I'm saying?
Lead dog. I'm on boy. I'm on boy, Jill.
They said we got some rule changes to gas money house plan next year.
Nah, you just making shit up.
I promise you. The committee.
The
Who
committee.
the committee?
The committee.
I know you listening.
Yeah, shout out to
What I heard,
DB.
I'm fighting for you on the money line. I'm fighting hard for you.
Yeah. Shit for me.
I'm fighting hard for
We
you for the money
tied.
line.
It was a good season. We tied.
I'm fighting hard for you.
We
Money line.
tied. Come on, man. Don't leave me out.
Yeah, I'm fighting hard for you for the money
He
line.
gave you light love.
I'm fighting for you. We'll see.
I got me a championship, Jill.
Yeah. That one for the hill.
Yeah.
You got one.
Hook or crook.
Jeff,
Hey, they ain't.
I think yeah. Let's move on.
Give me your winner or loser of the week, Weezy.
Oh, my winner of the week for me is Woj bombs, man. He was dropping bombs this week, man.
Yeah, he was trying.
Woj dropping bombs this week,
Sales
man.
were battling.
Man, they
though.
were battling.
They was battling.
Woj won this shit.
Yeah, he won. But
Woj won this
Shams
shit.
was in his, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's in his bag.
Yeah.
Hey, what you got, Jeff?
My loser of the week are Florida elementary students.
This ain't a Coach Lockdown, is it?
Nah, man. Y'all remember the book when we was coming up for Fahrenheit 451?
Oh, yeah, I do.
They talk about burning out of books
Yeah.
and taking books away from kids. Go look at what's happening in Florida. Fahrenheit 451 is happening in the state of Florida because they're removing books from libraries because teachers are afraid if the kids read certain books that include certain race relation things or certain things about gender, that they will get fined or suspended or fired. So kids are losing recipes in books
Recipes be gone.
right in
dog.
front of us. There are
Right in front of our
literally
eyes.
0 books in certain elementary school libraries. That's some slaw.
School's a rough place, man.
Yeah,
That is
school.
some slaw.
Life was different, man. My winner or loser of the week is Cam Thomas. 40 in 3 straight games. They asked him why he never smiles. Because you know why?
Why?
Ain't shit funny, man. He said, ain't
He
shit
said
funny.
that. He said
It's my
that.
type of talk right there. And I'm officially Cam Thomas, guys, one of my guys.
You and DP, I know you listening. Boy,
Yeah, Cam
DP
Thomas
was
going
campaigning for Cam.
Yeah, he more with the Nets, though.
Yeah.
he
He was campaigning to make sure I knew Cam had 40 points
he
in the
did
game.
40 in 3 straight.
Yeah, he made
He
sure I
went
knew
3 for
about it.
16 against the
He
Bulls
sure
last
did.
night.
Ooh,
He-
boy.
That was rough. But that's some, hey.
Yeah, that's your type of talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bones, him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get it going, cameraman.
Sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full sport press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast of the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Cameron, how you doing, brother? Man,
Oh, man.
Woosah.
peace
yeah.
be to you.
Peace
Peace be to you, my
Peace
brother.
be on you, my
Peace
brother.
be to you, my brother. Yes, sir. Episode 455, cameraman. We're breaking down each trade of the 2023 NBA trade deadline.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better than believe it.
Let's kick it off, Jeff. Best of the week. What you got, buddy?
It was overshadowed this week, and rightfully so,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of things happen in the NBA world. But shout out to Russell Westbrook, man, going over 9,000 career assists.
Yeah, man, that's good.
Shout out to that,
Shout
man.
out to
That's
Russ,
legendary
man.
right
My
there.
guy.
Again,
Shout out to
rightfully
Russ.
so, overshadowed.
Yeah.
Things were more important.
We're going to talk about a landing spot for old Russ.
I got a couple.
Yeah, I got a couple. Me
Yeah.
too. Talk to me, Weezy.
Vanderbilt Commodores, man.
Big shot.
Big shot.
Big shot.
They beat the Vols, man.
That might have saved old boy the job.
I think it did.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna fire him anyway.
You beat UT. That's a big win.
Big win.
Yeah, at home. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big win. My best of the week are Super Bowl tickets, guys. The price has gradually declined as in price on Sunday night. Well, since Sunday night, guys. On Sunday morning, getting tickets was right around 6,000. The tickets are now going for right around 4,000 this afternoon. So last year's tickets were right around 6,750. So, yeah, man,
I got a funny feeling.
decline in price.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's something.
It's something.
That's weird.
Something ain't right.
Get in price $4,000.
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
I don't think even my Titans playing. I'm spending $4 to go see the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. You'd spend $4,000.
Where am I sitting at for $4,000?
Oh, that's just to get in. Them
See,
get in seats.
I can't.
That's in the upper room.
Upper room.
Yeah. You think that's a waste of money?
I think so. I can watch it on TV and chill out.
Yeah.
4K too clear for
Yeah.
$4,000.
That's okay. That's okay. Especially football and basketball is a different story.
Yeah.
Nothing like live basketball games. But football?
Live football, 4K football on TV. Don't got to worry about the in between plays and the downtime.
Man.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The environment,
Yeah.
rain, sleep.
Ugh.
You ain't got
Drunk fans,
Drunk
drunk football fans are different.
I can sit at the house and eat chicken wings and watch a game.
Shout out to you.
That's your life.
Go ahead on, man.
No, I'm just saying that's your life. That's what you want to do.
Nah, go
Bro,
ahead.
I have been, listen, my mom told me that I have been, you know what I'm saying, a little wild on the show. So I've been trying to live a righteous path ever since 1 week that you set out and just didn't say anything the entire show. I said, you know what, I'm living. I ain't talked to you for a week or nothing.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah. Detox is good, though.
Detox is good.
Detox is good.
Sure
Yeah,
did.
that's
Shout
right.
out to the detox.
Worst of the week, Weezy. Talk to me.
First really, Ja Morant, man.
Oh, man, I ain't getting into that.
You ain't touching that?
No, I'm just
I ain't
saying.
touching game bang John Morant.
He had a rough week. Got to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm going to let you rock that one. Solo.
Just got to figure it out.
Get him, cameraman. You done?
Yeah, you got to figure it out.
All about figuring it out. Shout out to Ja.
Put some good homeboys beside him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff.
I got
talk to
two.
me.
I got two. I'll make them quick. Make them quick. Tank Davis and Javante Davis and Ryan Garcia's fight is apparently up in the air
What?
and it's in shambles. You know why, Jay? It's all great boxing fights because of promoters. The date was picked. The venue has not been selected. Tickets are not on sale because they have not agreed on a rematch clause. Go figure. And secondly, shout out to the Las Vegas Aces. Now, y'all knew damn well the WNBA wasn't finna go for that type of super team y'all was building without doing some investigating.
That too. And on top of that, what the hell the Aces was doing just with De'Erica Hamby and her being pregnant and all of that, the stuff that was said about that, man, classless.
Classless.
Yeah.
Trying to pay people under the table. I'll be ashamed of y'all. sir.
You know what the hell is going on. All right, worst of the week, guys. I have a question for you guys. So me and D Black, shout out to D Black, arguing this week. Guys got to settle this. So I throw banana peels out the window.
That's ridiculous.
No. Relax, though. I throw
litter.
I throw
I'm
banana
already on
peels
D
out
Black's
the window
side.
in the grass, though.
I'm on D Black.
In the grass now.
He lied.
I do. Not in the street, in the grass.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Mario Kart. They ain't going to trip on it. What are you talking about?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
me, Mario.
Yeah, right. Come on. He said that it's littering what I do.
Yes.
Okay. I say it's not littering at all. Who's right, who's wrong?
How's it not littering?
Yeah, you
Tell me
gotta
how.
fight for that one.
Let me tell y'all why.
You gotta fight for that.
They feed livestock banana peels.
Yeah.
So who are you feeding? You feeding
I'm
deers?
feeding the.
So now you bring your livestock. Now you bringing
No.
possums, and rodents and shit.
rodents, they can eat the banana peels.
Yeah, but now they ain't somebody's yard.
No.
I'ma tell you.
Not in the
You remember-
street. No. Oh, okay. No, I left out a major vital. I wait till I get on the expressway, and then I'm in the.
So now Bambi come trotting his
Bambi-
happy ass out
Bambi
there
can
and
get
get
it.
your banana peel
Yeah.
and
Get
then
hit.
creep up on the interstate and get hit.
It ain't like we live in the
That's
damn
littering.
woods,
That's littering,
y'all.
bro.
We don't live in the woods. It's not a bear coming to get the damn
I said
banana
Bambi.
peel.
It's littering, bro.
It's not littering.
Hey man,
It's
That's
yeah,
not
some
littering.
some of the homies we went to school with got to come pick that up on
Yeah,
Wednesday
it's-
with their vest on.
It's littering, bro. It's littering.
You know
But
what
it's
I'm
but
saying?
nah, man. It's feed for cattle and everything.
You remember me?
Cattle? And we don't live in the forest.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If this cattle just roaming around out there, we in trouble.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. We ain't playing. Y'all act like we playing Mario Kart.
No, it's littering, bro.
It's not littering.
That's littering.
It's littering.
But you know what? J-Ho
Yes,
and Weezy. Before we get started for the first half, do you all have a yellow box of Cheerios recipient for the listeners?
I do. This week's award recipient is Anthony Davis.
It is. The NBA world celebrated LeBron James breaking the all-time scoring record on Tuesday night as the Los Angeles Lakers fell to the Oklahoma City Thunder 133-130, guys. Now, Anthony Davis sat on the bench as James drained the shot that surpassed the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, on the list, and he said his actions drew scrutiny from fans who claimed the Star Center wasn't excited for his teammate. Now, the rest of his teammates stood during the anticipation of the shot and actually walked onto the court while Davis remained seated the entire time on the bench. So Davis came out and said there was also an image that also made rounds on Twitter, showed his face when he made the shot, and he looked anything but excited. And he came out and said, y'all know how me and Bron rock, end quote. Again, went on later and said I was pissed at the time because we were losing to the Thunder. We needed to win that game. It's just that simple. Had nothing to do with LeBron, and he knows that. End quote. Now, on Wednesday, Davis called LeBron to apologize and did so again Thursday at shoot-around when they played against the Milwaukee Bucks. Is AD capping? I call cap.
Okay, help me out.
I call cap because I understand, yes, he knew that the game was going to stop for 10, 15 minutes, whatever the case may be, and they needed to win that game.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this is bigger than basketball, something that's only going to happen one time to one of your favorite teammates, best friends, whatever they want to call it, big brother, little brother, clutch, all of that stuff, right? You got to, like, I'm mad at Weezy, right? Yeah. Weezy breaks a record. I'm not finna sit back and look like the way he was looking.
Yeah.
Even if I'm mad at the situation or we losing and he done stunk it up or something. Yeah. Like, dang, man, still got to celebrate my guy because this is a huge achievement.
Yeah. It looked crazy.
Yeah, he showed his hand on that one.
He did.
He showed his hand. And it's one homeboy like that in every group.
It you know what? It sure in the hell is.
We're not going detail. What you saying?
It's one hating ass dude.
Oh boy, y'all taking it there, huh?
No, I'm telling you. I said we wasn't going there.
No, I'm saying it is though.
What is it?
It didn't look right.
I think he's capping because his back was hurt.
Well, that's because. So I see what. Let me expound on that a little bit. He was playing horribly that whole game.
He had a bad game.
He had a horrible, and his body language showed it the whole game.
But that's something you stand up for. You play through that one.
True.
You got to play through that.
True. I'm just saying, but he played horrible that entire game.
You got to play through that one.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't get the phone call. We going to Paris this weekend. He might not get the invitation.
He might not get the invite. Because it's just semantics. If you look at that,
they didn't look right.
I don't give a damn how mad you are. Yeah. I don't give a damn. This is your man.
Yeah, it ain't look good.
And you get out and say, I apologizing twice.
Even Russ.
That lets you know.
Yeah. Even Russ was standing up.
Man, come on. And Russ is.
And you know him and Russ. I'm talking to him and Russ didn't get along.
Don't be surprised. He see Bron Super Bowl. Why you tell me you was going? Ah, man, somebody else gave me them tickets.
Yeah, man. They said I can only bring me and Savannah.
Exactly.
And it was, but you had 5 people with you.
Exactly.
Yeah. They hit me up first.
Bab was there. Rich was there.
Come on, man.
Be there, mama there. See
that.
Yeah. He might miss that trip.
Yeah. Got to get that out to AD.
Nah, I ain't going there. I don't fool with the Lakers no more.
Oh man, you guys ready to get started the first half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The revolution will be podcasted. And he shrugged his shoulders.
He did.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Holla at you. When's the last time you tweeted something?
That's been a while.
Just tweeted something. Like, I'm going to do a research on that while Jeff said, Jeff, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
Maybe a month?
Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
So, and I'm Jay Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter. Live, we're about to see when's the last time Weezy actually tweeted something.
It's good content.
Like literally his words.
Nah. Wow.
I'm gonna be real. The last time Weezy, yes,
November.
Nah.
2020.
Nah, ain't that long. It was 2022.
It was 2022.
SEC championship.
Nope. October 15th, 2022. And it was from the desk of Weezy. It was his pick 3 for week 7 of the NCAA season. And as far as he was bragging, you know what I'm saying? Skill over luck is what he was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as
that's last time I tweeted something?
Yeah.
Your own tweet.
Yeah. And then he accidentally. Yeah.
What accidentally do?
He accidentally tweeted the cameraman's Instagram page and just posted that. That was a post too. That was in June or July.
That's a retweet.
No, it wasn't nothing on there. It's just a link to go to the cameraman's page.
How did I do that?
Oh man.
All right, let's kick the first half off with some NFL talk, guys. The NFL hosted its 12th annual NFL Honors last night in Phoenix, Arizona. We're going to run down the winners for the awards. In case you missed it, starting off with the MVP, we have Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs. Thoughts, ideas? What do you guys think?
Got it right.
Yeah.
That was the pick.
Yeah, no brainer.
Once Jalen Hurts got hurt those 2 games,
it didn't matter.
Yeah, I think if they go, they only lose 1 game. If 1 loss, he gets it.
He had 40.
Oh no, it's up to you.
He had 48 out of 50. Votes.
Oh, it was a landslide. Yeah.
Should have been unanimous.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't have been unanimous. He didn't have a unanimous year, guys. He did set career high. He's clearly. You said a unanimous season is a domination from week 1 to week 17.
But his
first 3 games wasn't that good.
His only competition was hurt.
No, bro,
To end the
Josh
season.
Allen.
No, I'm telling you what.
Don't do
He
that.
was never competition.
He was in third, bro.
He was
Stop.
never competition.
Stop. Career high in passing yards and completion
Still hot
percentage.
at him.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I've been
hot
there.
at him.
I've been there.
I ain't hot at him. That's who he is. That's who dude is. We've been here before.
You don't want him, Jim?
He could have been gone. I'm fine.
For Jameis Winston.
Anybody.
You take James right now?
I would take James right now. No.
Thank you.
Not over him. Not over Josh Allen. No,
See
not
how
right
the
now.
truth come out? God will let you know.
I take Justin
You hear
Herbert
me?
over him. Take Justin Herbert
Shit,
over
God
right
is
now.
good.
I take Dak over him right now.
God to do it.
You're
I
not
take
taking Black. Dak.
I take
Come
Dak.
on, Dak. Come on.
But you would take James over?
James right in 2023. No, I wouldn't take that.
You want me to say it twice?
Yeah, I do. God's good. Would you take James in 49?
Over who?
In San Francisco right now?
Over
Trey
who?
Lance?
Over Trey Lance? Nah, because we need an option quarterback.
Won't he do it?
Nah, I'm just saying because
Won't
he
he
can't.
do it?
I take him over Tannehill and Malik
I
Willis
just
and Josh
paid it
Dobbs.
all. And all
I
to
take him
him
over anything in
all.
two-tone
Anything
blue.
in
Not named
two-tone
Steve
blue.
McNair.
Yeah, shout out to McNine.
Yeah, shout out to McNine.
Hey,
Yeah.
I see you, McNine.
I just heard y'all say I'm good.
Nah, because we run a totally different.
Rain
system.
down on
Yeah,
man.
that's what I thought, yeah.
Rain down on man. Rain.
Gotta join in on that one. That's a good one. That's a good song. I love the song. I know, but it's the song. I mean, yeah.
That's why you are the Carl Winslow, dog. He's talking about you and you singing "Rain Down" on
I
me.
like the song.
It's true.
He likes the song. Offensive Player of the Year went to Justin Jefferson for the Minnesota Vikings. Legendary season for my guy. 3rd-year receiver, caught 128 passes for 1809, 8 touchdowns, 35 of the 50 possible first-place votes. Thoughts?
Big boy season.
Great season.
Great season.
Yeah,
This your
I know.
man's.
My guy.
Yeah, big
you
boy
called
season.
Yeah,
You called
he's
it.
my guy. Yeah.
No, I can't argue with that. Big boy season.
Yeah, speaking of another one I called as Defensive Player of the Year, it is Nicholas Bosa from the San Francisco 49ers. Another no-brainer here, guys.
Yep.
Great season. He came in second. Micah Parsons,
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, injuries kind of slowed Micah down second half.
Yeah.
Get into second half of the season. Not saying Nick Bosa didn't have a great year because he did.
Yeah.
But Micah was definitely in the running really early to the
I think it could
year.
have went either way.
As Weezy was singing Melodies from Heaven, I forgot to talk about the fact that Bill's athletic trainer that helped
DeMar Hamlin.
resuscitate.
Yeah.
Yeah. His name is, gotta say his name, Denny Kellington. He received a MVP vote. That's
deserved
cool,
it.
man. Yeah,
He
yeah,
deserved
yeah. Back to the awards. Coach of the Year, Brian Daboll.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Voting was pretty tight though. Kyle Shanahan was second place.
Yeah. Well deserved.
Yeah.
He took a 0,
Yeah,
made him a hero.
Yeah,
Took a 0, made him a hero.
yeah. Won a playoff game. First season as a head coach.
Yeah.
Something's. If I'm a Giants fan, I feel good about this team going forward.
And he got
with
Daniel
Daboll.
Jones paid.
Yeah,
Can't get him paid.
yeah. I think though Shanahan did a lot with less though, guys. He had 4 quarterbacks. We was on our 6th quarterback guy.
Yeah. Hold
Stop
on.
it, man.
Hold on.
Stop
now.
at 6.
Hold on, bro.
Stop at 6,
Hold
though.
on, bro. He didn't do more with less. He had a better quarterback, maybe. But y'all had McCaffrey and Saquon. If you want to say, cancel each other out. But then there's Debo, and then there's Kittle, and then there's Ayuk. There's nothing on. There's
Our
nothing.
defense fire. Yeah,
And then the defense.
yeah.
There's nothing in New York can compare to that.
I can agree with that.
I agree with that.
He's a great coach. He's a great coach.
Assistant Coach of the Year is DeMeco Ryans from the San Francisco 49ers.
Yes, sir.
Second place was Ben Johnson from the Detroit Lions. Weezy, how you feel about that one?
I don't know. Yeah, that's good. That's a good pick.
D'Amico definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
the defense is locked down.
Yeah. Head coach now, the Houston Texans. They said that D'Amico's trying to get your boy from Tibet or wherever the hell he went.
Oh yeah, for offensive coordinator.
Offensive coordinator. What's his name?
Yeah,
Cliff Kingsbury.
Kingsbury.
Yeah.
He know what he doing.
Yeah, he said
On offense. Yeah, I don't want him calling my plays.
That's all you. That's all. Yeah, you want him calling your plays.
Well, I guess, but I want him to influence on my offense. Yeah, his mind is great.
Mm-hmm. Moving on to the next award is Offensive Rookie of the Year, and that went to Garrett Wilson, the New York Jets. Talk to me, Joe.
Yeah, Brees Hall got hurt. It would have been to Brees Hall.
Yeah. Brock Purdy came in third.
Right. Yeah, that was recency bias.
Ooh.
That was recency
Well
bias.
deserved.
Kenneth Walker the third, second place.
To me, that was my vote. Was Kenneth Walker the third.
Nah, Garrett Wilson. Yeah, it might have been Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker the third
he
was my
balled.
vote.
Yeah. It was pretty close, though. It was 19-18, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to Defensive Rookie of the Year. I think this you want to talk about unanimous?
This one should have been unanimous.
Should have been unanimous. Sauce Gardner, New York Jets, Weezy. Second place was Aiden Hutchinson, the Detroit Lions.
He came on late.
Yeah.
But
46 of 50, though.
Yeah, Sauce was day one to the end. He was,
Yeah. First team.
Sauce ahead of his time.
Yeah, he different.
He ahead of it.
Hutchinson is going to be a great player for Detroit.
Nah, he's a problem.
That's a
He's
good
baby
pick.
boss. He next boss.
Mm-hmm. And moving on to the next award is Comeback Player of the Year, Geno Smith, Seattle Seahawks.
They wrote him off.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't right back.
I think Saquon got robbed.
Second place was Christian McCaffrey. Saquon was in third, though.
I think Saquon got robbed.
No. Yeah, it was a slam dunk. Yeah.
It was Geno.
28 first place votes, man. Geno played. He balled this year. He gonna get some money.
Yeah, Geno get paid.
Geno finna get paid.
Yeah, they're finna franchise.
Hey, Geno can play.
Yeah.
Geno better than every quarterback in Tennessee. Did you know that?
You like on my Tennessee boy?
No, I'm saying he better than Tannehill.
Yeah.
Geno spinning it, dog.
Yeah. I
Geno.
think Geno over Tannehill. Yeah, I think Geno.
Geno spinning it.
Yeah, I think
God,
I'm telling you. Nah, I'm telling you. There's a
Look at
reason.
Look
why,
at Cameraman.
There's a reason why Geno went. What, first round?
Yeah, Geno was supposed to be a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, if you don't, I watched his interview on the pivot. If you don't break his jaw,
That was because he said that was the year he was turning around.
that was the year he was turning around. Yeah, learn how to watch film the right way.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, Geno.
Rock
Matter
Nation.
of fact,
He just late bloomer.
that's it.
And he might have been. And
It
this
happens
might
that way.
This might have been there the whole time, but he's playing behind a
He's playing
great.
behind. You might need to go get him. Nah, they ain't getting another black man.
No.
They ain't
I think the move with the move they made this week about getting Tim Keller. Our guy is Tannehill.
Yeah, I just don't think y'all don't have anything out there that you could get. Who do you go get?
I'm thinking they're gonna trade, but I ain't gonna agree with me.
Jeff? KB? Derrick Henry?
They're gonna trade Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the most Titan thing. That's the Tennessee Titan way. They would do that.
Don't be shocked.
If I'm the Buffalo Bills, how many number one draft picks you want?
Yeah,
Take them.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be
Take our
shocked.
number one picks right now. I will hand deliver the note with our next 3 number one picks for Derrick Henry. Please. I don't care. We just need him one year. We just need him 1 year.
Nah, Derrick Henry ain't. I mean, we gave up 3 first round picks for Christian McCaffrey, and he does way more than Derrick Henry.
Fourth year?
Fifth.
What?
His fifth year?
Nah, Derrick Henry
About
is
6-7 years.
He played behind dude from the Cowboys for a couple of years.
DeMarco Murray.
Yeah. So-
DeMarco.
Yeah. So
He missed 2 games. If he wouldn't have missed 2 games, he'd led the league in rushing.
So anyway, I should give how many picks they want. Please, I hand deliver them picks to Tennessee. Please, let us
It's
take
gonna look
one.
different this year.
Speaking of looking different, the record books look different in the NBA, guys. Let's move on. In the words of the late great and friend of the show, Rasheed Walker, it happened.
It happened. Shout out Sheed.
Shout out
Rest in peace,
Sheed.
Sheed.
It happened.
It happened. It did happen.
It happened.
Shout out to Sheed, man. Yeah.
On the 38th year,
Shout out to Sheed. I said
on the
it.
38th day of the year, the 38-year-old LeBron James broke Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time scoring record in the NBA.
Dang,
The Los Angeles Laker great Jabbar was there,
my dog.
reluctantly looking at times to pass the passing of the torch to LeBron. LeBron was focused. came to the arena, all black suit, all black undershirt, black loafers. Like he mean business.
Come on, Jeff. Now
He mean business.
I'm letting them cook. I ain't saying.
Yeah, you are talking. You're talking right now. You're talking.
LeBron meant business. Didn't care win or lose, but he definitely knew that record was being broke on Thursday night.
Yeah. Anybody broke 38 years? Not Kobe. Not Mike.
Okay.
Nobody broke.
Well, speaking of that, Weezy, my question for you, we saw greatness on that evening.
Mm-hmm.
Will we see this record broken in our lifetime?
The only person that's close that says Luka, but I don't think Luka's going to put $2 million to his body to play that long. I don't think so.
Yes. J-Ho?
Will it be broken?
Yeah.
In our lifetime.
In our lifetime, no. But let me tell you why. LeBron, first off, he came in as a high schooler.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm telling you, he came in as a high schooler. Can you let me talk? You just
Yeah, but he's finna downplay it, though. He's finna downplay it.
It's an open monologue.
What you call me? I heard something.
I like you like the same thing you said when you was walking all the way out. Yeah.
I repeat myself.
No, you didn't. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I repeat
I
myself.
know you did. I didn't hear it.
You weren't listening. You heard me.
No, I didn't hear. I
You
heard
just said what I said.
No,
You just didn't do nothing.
I always
yeah.
do something. I always do
All
something.
right. What were you saying, Jay?
So here's the thing.
Think about a little forward, all you think you didn't do.
Yeah.
But let's roll, though.
What you mean? I ain't do no work. No, I ain't do nothing. Ain't nobody there. What you talking about? See, he talked to me. He practices tough shit. You know, a person go in the mirror and they practice like, you can practice with me. I'm cool with that.
Nah, you practice with me.
your tough shit with
You
me.
practice with
You
me.
do, because you're not tough.
Nah,
You're a
ain't
Twinkie.
LeBron.
So let's just say this. You play me a little too close, I play you a little too close.
Nah, I play you for real.
See, that's
I
it.
play you
That's
for
what I'm
real.
talking about.
Yeah,
I tried to
play
meet
for
you.
real.
I tried
out right
yeah,
there, Jay.
I tried to meet you halfway.
You right.
I'm
Hey,
just saying.
Carl. Hey,
See, I tried to meet
Carl.
him halfway.
Where Harry?
See, I tried to meet him halfway.
He was trying to be
I tried to meet you halfway. And Jay-Z Nas. But then you want to keep it going. And now I got to turn to Jay Prince. Now I got to turn to Jay Prince.
No,
No, I'm just saying. I tried to meet Jay-Z Nas.
Don't do that woo. Don't do that woo. You did that woo. You did that woo. You did that woo.
I'm just saying.
You did that woo. Anyway, back to LeBron James. Played as a high schooler. So we won't see. Maybe Vic Wemby might get into a situation, but he fall like a giraffe. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's hard to say. He seen him fall? Yeah, it looks rough.
Yeah.
Do I think it'll be broken? No, because we won't see high schoolers play again until another 4 or 5 years, maybe 3. I just don't think it'll be broken in our lifetime. But I think it's a huge accomplishment for LeBron James, 100%.
To answer my own question, I don't believe so because he's going to play at least 3 more years.
Yeah.
He's going to push it so far out that it's like, whatever. It's hit.
Yeah.
Last question before we move on to the halftime. Does this elevate LeBron?
I thought we was going to get fast.
Now we got to ask it. Is he now the GOAT of GOATs? Not a generational GOAT,
You gonna give a blood
not
pressure
a
to that.
not a era GOAT, but the GOAT of GOATs.
Nah, I've been seeing that all day long on social media for the last week. I got this pomade on. I ain't gonna get my blood pressure up today. I'm just gonna chill out.
You don't chill like a dick palm. You looking good. You feeling good. You don't want to do that to yourself. I feel you. J-Ho,
No, unequivocally, no.
does he move up the rankings of GOAT of GOATs?
Yes, unequivocally.
So if you had him in one position,
Here's the
does he
thing.
move up?
I'm never doing the GOAT talk. I do eras. And he's the GOAT of his era.
Okay.
And that should be perfectly fine.
It's 2 errors, right?
Define LeBron's era.
No, LeBron.
That's a good question.
Starts. He came into the league in 2003. And so when
20 years.
no, because Kobe was in
That's the
between some
one.
of that.
That's the one.
Kobe's in between some of that. You know what I'm saying? 2010 up.
So Miami LeBron.
2000 to 2010 is Kobe's. 2010 and current is LeBron.
So the early Cleveland is Kobe.
Yeah.
So Miami
Did
to
he
now.
win one?
No, not in Cleveland. Not in
he
Cleveland.
did.
Not
Yeah,
first
he
one.
did. No, he did.
So from Miami
He
to
made
now.
one.
Yeah, he made one.
He made
one. So did Dan Marino.
Dan Marino's a Hall of Famer.
He talked about it.
No, this is the thing. Beyonce went and made history in the Grammys, right?
Yes.
Yes. 32 Grammy Awards.
Yeah.
Clear reflection of her complete dominance of her era. But you don't hear people sitting and comparing her to No, Stevie Wonder, Whitney Houston.
But they do
They
compare
can't.
her. But they do compare her as is she the greatest entertainer we've ever had?
Yeah,
That is a conversation she's in.
but that's the thing too, right? You said entertainer.
Yeah,
the
all
goat of
encompassing.
all goats is just GOAT. Period. Michael Jackson is the GOAT. Period. Michael Jackson is the GOAT. Period. Man, now of her era, Beyonce is the GOAT of her era. She accumulated more little trophies that Drake drinks out of than any other person in music history. Cool, that's great.
Yeah.
The person I think before her was a symphony guy.
Yeah. Composer.
Okay, composer guy, right? Great career, one of the best careers we've ever seen. Those trophies don't make her the GOAT, though. You see what I'm saying? It's just an accolade. Like, yeah, for sure, LeBron has a huge accolade. He's the most, like, marketable guy in the world. He's scored the most points. Off the court, he is the GOAT of all GOATs, though.
Rumors saying them trying to make Jordan go.
Let me ask you this though, before we go down that road. We've been here forever at that
Yeah.
point. What if LeBron actually was a scorer first, though?
He is a scorer first. That's the
Man, he's a scorer first now.
Squawka bullshit.
He's,
that I
okay,
see.
let's go to
Nah,
halftime.
he's a scorer.
No, he's
bro.
not, Jay.
Yes, he is, bro.
If you complain, he don't have a bag. If he was a scorer, he'd have a bag.
No, he don't have any moves.
That's what I'm
he still
saying.
scores though, bro.
No, he's not a scorer.
He's a
Bro.
facilitator.
Carmelo Anthony's a scorer.
Bro, you can't average 30 points a game and not be a scorer.
He's
That's
trying to be a
ridiculous.
scorer. He's trying to break the record
No,
last
bro.
2 years.
No. And I get it. Just leave me out of those conversations as far as goats, but as far
Me
as
too.
of his era, he's the GOAT of his era. So if you ask kids under the age of 25 who the best basketball player of all time is, it will be unequivocally LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ask anybody between 25 and up, or maybe right at 40, 45, you're going to get a different conversation. Might be Kobe, might be Magic, might be Michael Jordan. So then you go up a little higher. It's just errors. It should just be errors, dog.
Yeah,
Guess what?
one day we got to
Guess
find
what?
errors.
But Beyonce, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Guess what?
You know, go ahead.
Listen to this. Y'all, everybody, all the cameras watching. I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
All right. Hit that rock then.
Nah, because you left me
No,
hanging.
no, you're right.
You left me
No, no,
hanging.
no,
I'm not
no, no,
going
no,
to
no.
Hit the rock, Weezy.
Don't be pressured. You don't want to do that.
There you go.
Hey, man. You guys ready to get started with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Now make sure you check us out on Anchor, iTunes, Facebook, IG, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, and of course, YouTube. To catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, how do you do that? Just search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Halftime, we are back with Jeff's NBA Power Rankings and his Player of the Week. Jeff is dancing. Let's go.
All right, I got a new category too.
Oh,
shit.
Jeff.
League Pass Legend of the Week.
You went off script. You went off
The
script.
Orlando Magic.
You went off script.
Oh, if you got League Pass, check out the Orlando Magic. Young core putting up great numbers. Already surpassed their win total of last year. Halfway through the season.
You went.
Shout
You
out
gave good content, but all that shit finna get mad.
It's all.
Because you-
no,
if,
no,
I'm,
no.
if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got good
I
content.
part at a high
but you went
level
off
every
script,
week.
But you went off
Yeah.
script.
I part at a high level every week. Number 5. All right. At number 5, we have the Dallas Mavericks, winners of 4 of their last 5. Also winning at the trade deadline. Shout out to Kyrie. At number 4, we have the Phoenix Suns. CP is healthy. We'll talk about that a little bit. That trade a little bit later. And they're winners of their last 5 of their last 6. Winners of 5 of their last 6. It's week to week. It's week to week.
5 of their last 6 ain't
What is
got
it,
nothing to
5
do
of
with
their-
nothing but what it should be. You should have said what they won this week.
Well, since last recorded, they won 4 of those 6. Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah, so winners of 5 of their last 6, and they won 4 of those since the last recording. All right, moving on. Number 3, Cleveland Cavaliers. Since last recording, winners of 4 of their last 5. I'm sorry, winners of 4 straight and 5 of their last 6, I should say.
There we go.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell coming back. Best young front court you're gonna find.
Relax.
In the young front
Relax.
court.
DeJounte Murray and them is
No,
better
your
than-
front court.
Oh, front court.
Young
Oh,
front court,
you're
not
right.
backcourt.
Right.
Young front court.
Front court.
Yeah, young front court. Their backcourt is solid too now.
Yeah.
You know, it's good. 2 All-Stars back there. All right. Number 2. Winners of 3 of their last 4 this week. But Jaylen Brown is out indefinitely for some friendly fire.
Friendly fire.
It's going to hurt. Got a big game coming up as the recording of this show with the team I'm going to talk about next. But at number 2, got the Boston Celtics. Number 1, the Milwaukee Bucks are running a rough shot over the NBA right now. Winners of 9 straight. Have not lost since Giannis has come back. And they have a battle with the Boston Celtics for Eastern Conference supremacy this weekend to see who will stand alone at number 1. So shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. And shout out to DP. I know he's listening.
Yeah,
he picked the player of the week. He made sure I knew this gentleman dropped 40 points on 3 consecutive games. He made sure I knew how many points he made each time he went over 40. He tweeted me and texted me separately to make sure I knew about it. So the winner of the player of the week is Cam Thomas and his new manager, DP. All right. And that is the player of the week.
Good shit, Jeff.
Thank you.
Yeah. The 5 was a little murky, but we can roll with it. You guys ready to get started the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Got merch on.
So,
FullSportPress.podcast.com. Get your merch, get your hats, get your hoodies, get your t-shirts, get your long sleeve tees. We got you covered, man. We got you covered. More stuff on the way. I always tell a friend, tell a friend that we are out.
second half, the NBA trade deadline winners and losers. Before we get started, I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Cameraman, every year it seems that it's going to be a pretty quiet NBA trade deadline. We had preliminary talks about, man, I don't know if it's going to be enough action to do a trade deadline show. And every year, it seems in the last day, things just
Kablooey.
Kablooey is the great word for it. Last year it was James Harden-for-Ben Simmons, that whole saga that was going on. This year it's Kevin Durant moving in silence like lasagna to get himself to Phoenix. Yeah, he did it.
Real G's moving silent. Oh, God.
Like lasagna. That's good. Hey,
That's a good
Who
one.
rap that?
yeah. You know I had my own bar with that.
You know that?
Share.
Yeah.
Huh?
Real.
Share.
Listen to my bar though.
Share.
Real G's move in silence like gnats. Come on. Come on. Give me Jeff.
Yeah.
Bars.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Real G's moving silence.
Like lasagna.
Lil Wayne, man.
That was all right. When did you have this though? Because it was after the lasagna line. It kind of.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was a long time. It was right around the time I was saying that selling out arenas
you
like
hopping-
Gilbert.
Why you hopping in the studio? Why you hopping in
Jeff
the
wouldn't
studio?
let me get in the studio.
That ain't right. We were going to the same spot. You could have been at Old Deck. Or what was it called? Hustler's Ale?
Yeah, Hustler's ass.
Shout out to Hustlers.
Shout out to Hustler's ass. All right. By the time the final buzzer sounded Thursday, only 2 teams did not make a move. Looking at you, Cleveland and Chicago. The West had a new contender. The competition for top 6 and play-in spots in both conferences was even tighter. Pause. And the race that built the biggest draft pick storage unit, closet, place, space to get Vic and everybody else and Bronny James, whoever the hell they trying to get. Before the buyout market opens, guys, let's take a look at the trade deadline winners and losers. The first trade we will discuss is Kyrie Irving being traded to the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks. Who won this trade? Weezy and why?
Dallas won a trade.
Okay.
For sure. Why? Because they got an all-star in Kyrie Irving to help Luka.
Yeah.
To make a run at the title.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Will it work? I don't know.
What you think, Jeff?
I'm going to go with this is an even for me.
Okay.
Here's why it's an even. Until Kyrie signs that extension,
Which
we
one?
don't. That's what I'm saying. This is just a rental. This is just a rental for Luka. Luka asked for help. He got the help, but we don't know if Kyrie's going to be there. And another reason why I say it's even, because now, shout out to DP. I know he's listening again. He mentioned
That's
that
a lot of shout outs for DP.
because when I went back and listened to what he said to me, he had a valid point about
What's
this
it?
Nets team possibly still making the playoffs. And the reason why I say that is because you remember that team they had before they went all in on KD and Kyrie and James Harden.
D-Lo,
They had D-Lo,
Spence.
Karis LeVert.
Yeah.
That team right there, this team reminds me of that team now.
Yes, it's very.
It reminds me of that. With the
It's
Eastern
similar.
Conference being depleted as it is, this
Yeah.
could work out for the Nets.
To only lose Spence, Dorian Finney-Smith is a bigger lose than Spence. No
Yeah, 'cause he
disrespect to
plays
Spence.
he plays defense.
He's the only person that was playing defense on that entire team. I think I got the Mavs still winning though because they searched for a starter, give Luka some type of help. And
Okay.
I think Dallas will be an even more dangerous team than we've ever seen. But this time it's more of a wait and kind of see thing like you mentioned because it is for what 25, 30 games?
30 games.
It's like playoff not included. Not included, yeah, for sure. But like you needed another shot creator to lighten the load on Luka. And Luka needs somebody to pass to in the corner. They're shooting the 3. Guess what? Kyrie
Kyrie gonna do
Irving
it.
can make that.
Kyrie will make that quarter three.
Yeah, no. I think the Mavs have a little bit of work to do, maybe finding somebody to acquire in the buyout market, maybe for a defensive center. They have JaVale McGee. They don't play him, though.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. You go all the way to the Western Conference Finals last season with Jalen Brunson, you would think with Kyrie Irving on his best behavior, this is a good thing.
Yes, see.
Yeah, I don't know. It is a little sketchy in Dallas too.
Yeah.
So you bring in a guy like Kyrie, who's had a fair share of controversies over the last year.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. All right. The next trade, Jeff, we have Russell Westbrook heading to the Utah Jazz, then reportedly being on the buyout market in a 3-team deal. Who won this trade, Jeff?
All right. The Lakers won this trade on paper because you got the spacing, you got the shooting with Malik Beasley, you got a point guard that doesn't necessarily have to need the ball to score in D'Lo, and then you got the underrated Jared Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
So to me, the Lakers with LeBron James, with Ruri, and with Anthony Davis, hopefully he's there, with that team they had, this helps them out tremendously because now the whatever rift or tift was there between Westbrook and the organization is no longer there, and you got 25 to 30 games to fix this in a wide open Western Conference.
Yep. Shall we?
The Lakers wanted they definitely got younger in a sense.
They did, no.
More depth.
Mm-hmm.
But I still don't think with these guys, 30 games is not long enough to put it together.
I mean, they're only 4 or 5 games out of what, Jeff?
They're 4 or 5 games out of fourth.
Yeah.
Fourth or fifth, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But they out of the playoffs right now.
Yeah, 13th,
yeah,
way
13th
out of
right
the
now,
playoffs. Yeah. You want to put that on the board, cameraman? Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. All right. Cameraman. Yeah.
Lakers will not make the playoffs. Yeah. That's playing included, right? Yes. They're not going to make anything. Yeah. I tell you what, if they don't,
smoke in the city.
Smoke in the city. Like they've done everything. If I'm Pelinka at this point, like, hey, what else you want me to do? Like shit. Yeah.
That's what we're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who won this trade for me? Of course, Russell Westbrook won this trade for me, but he needed to get out of the disrespect. Somebody said he was a vampire.
Yeah.
Like, man, get him out of there. I know it sucks coming back home and it never works out the right way. But I think him going somewhere else, in the
stay in the state, in the crypto,
right
arena.
Next door, and do that.
Yeah.
But the good thing with the Lakers winning this as well is because Jared Vanderbilt is the only person to be under contract out of all of these trades. He's the only person that has a contract that's guaranteed next year. D'Lo, unrestricted free agent. They own his bird rights. They're not going to re-sign him.
Nope.
Malik Beasley is a team option guy.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about another guy that they traded for as an unrestricted free agent as well. So you bring in all of that draft capital. You lose the draft capital, but you bring in younger guys. Yeah. And you see if they can play alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Yeah. You really want Dame Lillard. You really want Brad Beal. But for this year, you're kind of stuck with Rui Hachimura and D'Lo. And D'Lo can shoot. Yeah, that's half the battle. Yeah, like D'Lo can play. He's been playing really, really well for Minnesota the last part of this season. So you got to give the front office some type of credit though for making this trade. Give them a little bit more flexibility coming up, and you still have that 2029 pick.
You held on to one of the picks.
You still held on to one. Yeah. So it's not like the Suns or the Clippers don't have mouths to feed in this situation, and they're probably looking to find a way to get Russ. I think Russ ends up in LA though with the Clippers.
Staying with the Clippers.
Where you think you're going, Jeff?
Well, is a trade on? Yeah, there's a trade that happened that kind of hurt that for me. Him going to the Clippers, the Eric Gordon and Bones going to the Clippers.
They don't have a starting point guard right now.
I know.
They're gonna start EG at the point.
Yeah, that's not what you want at the point.
No, so that's what I'm saying, Russ. I worry about maybe Utah trying to hold on to him.
Yeah, that would be so low.
That would be right.
What if he go to Brooklyn?
Then do what?
Nah, he don't want to go.
Only team he going to on the East Coast is maybe the Heat or Chicago.
Yeah.
So he can play with Billy Donovan. Yeah. You know, that's his guy.
Please don't go play with Billy Donovan again. We know how that ends, Russ. Go to the Clippers, have fun, cause chaos.
That's when he got 2020.
Yeah.
No. Okay. No, I don't think so. Yeah, but we'll see. Yeah. Moving on to the next trade is Kevin Durant, the big daddy of them all, traded to the Phoenix Suns in a blockbuster 5-player deal. Weezy, who won this trade?
Suns want to trade for sure. No questions asked. The Suns recognize that they have a window, and the window is now. And they went out and got Kevin Durant. Now, here's the thing: they wanted to trade. They gave up, but they gave up depth.
Gave up a haul.
They gave up depth, and they gave up defense.
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they did.
and here's the thing: Chris Paul's battery will it go out on him again in the playoffs?
That's the thing.
But this is the thing. He don't have to worry about it because he got a guy that can go get 40. And then you can still throw it down to DA.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing: if he goes in there and gets hurt or gets a hamstring injury,
They
and
don't put that on.
I'm just saying, if he runs out of gas like he always does,
Yeah.
it didn't work. The thing is, him, D-Book, Kevin Durant, and
Aiden.
AD.
That's,
I mean,
that's
Aiden.
4.
That's 4. That's the thing.
4.
If one of them get hurt, it's not the same.
But this is the thing. It ain't like it's 3. It's 4. So if they can bring in Aiden in a situation where getting KD healthy.
Yeah, but out of that 4, 3 of them can't get hurt. It's not the same. KD can't get hurt.
You have to.
Aiden can get hurt.
No.
Shit,
It's
Aiden
a
can get hurt.
rebounder.
No. That's the person that rebound.
I know what you're saying.
Aiden can get hurt.
I know what you're saying.
But if Book, KD, or
CP?
CP get hurt, it's not the same. It's not the same.
They got to convince Aiden to buy into the system. He's been kind of trotting along this whole year. I got him on my fantasy team. He's not having the year he should be having statistically. And I got to give him the buy-in. Yeah, Phoenix wins this, but it's another one of those to me that the Nets, as incompetent as their front office has looked at times, the Nets got a haul back for Durant with these picks and with the players that they have. Yeah, they all play similar positions, but the thing is, you got defense, you got young guys, you got rid of. We're gonna talk about the Jay Crowder trade here in a minute.
Yeah,
but you got 4 first-round picks.
You got 4 first-round picks.
Yeah,
But if you're the Phoenix Suns, who I have winning this trade, only simply because if this doesn't work out, guess what? You can trade Devin Booker for 4 first-round picks in a couple of years, and you'll get it right back. I can look at it like that. You got KD on the first year, 4-year deal, $194 million, still playing at a high level. But you lose your future, and the future is Mikal Bridges. An unnamed team tried to give the Brooklyn Nets 4 first-rounders for Mikal Bridges, and they said no.
That's insane.
That really happened.
That's insane.
That really happened. So I think Mikal Bridges, and they tried tooth and nail because James Jones, they gave them this same offer this summer for KD. He said, nah, ain't no way in the world. I don't know what changed between this summer and February the 8th or whatever the hell it happened. But the new owner of the team at Ishbia is a gambler. So they went into the luxury tax, $40 million. Robert Sarver never paid over $14 million in luxury tax. Ever over $14 million in his entire time. So you go from $40 million in 1 year to 14. The guy's ready to spend. KD though is the wild card in this because you don't really know how he's gonna play with CP. He's never played with a point guard like CP.
Yeah, but the thing that helps that though is they both like Monty though. They both like Monty. And Monty can keep that. Monty can keep that under control.
You damn lie. Because he can't keep control with DA. He and DA hate each other.
DA is, but he don't have the rapport with DA. He got rapport with CP.
He loves CP.
Kevin Durant. And Devin Booker. He got that rapport with
his guys.
DA is the one that's just going to play.
But that's enough rapport to keep DA under control.
Yeah. So
and it's like if I got to pick between Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Chris Paul or DeAndre Ayton, man,
bye.
Give me 2 first rounds with Ayton.
Mikal Bridges though, he's the one. They said, listen, we'll give you anybody else you can have. Cam Johnson, unfortunately, he can go. They didn't want to give up DA. So they wanted to keep Bridges, DA, and all of those guys to play with KD.
Hard to keep out
you can't do that. So Mikal Bridges will be an all-star in 2024. I guarantee it. I wrote it down. I was on the board. I already wrote that down, big dog. Mikal Bridges is like that, man.
He is.
He's gotten so much better. He's available every night.
I think I take them 4 first rounders for him, though, if I'm the Nets. If someone offered me that as soon as he gets there, I take those 4 first round.
I just think
that's 8 first round picks.
Yeah, but and Weezy's telling us to move on. But I think the reason that Durant and them is going to be all right because there's nobody that was getting to the line like KD. KD gets to the line. No, they'll be all right.
They got
to
to
the
win the
point.
chip.
They,
No. The hell with that.
They gotta win
The
the
hell with
chip.
all right. They got to win the chip.
Yeah.
They got they got this year, next year. They got a year and a half window.
The window.
CP won't be there next year, guys.
No,
He
the
won't be there.
window's now. The window's this year.
The window's this year. It's this year.
Well, the trade is no good.
KD, Booker, Aiden, all locked up to 2026. You're fine.
No,
He
gotta win the
won't be.
chip.
CP is not in a situation, bro. He'll be with LA or he'll be somewhere else next year. He won't play for Phoenix next year.
If they don't win the chip, it's a failure.
This year,
They got a
they're
year and a
locked
half
up to
window.
2026, dog.
I hear you.
What if you get a point guard? What if you can go get? I don't know. I don't think the guy that they want. The guy that they. I don't think Fred VanVleet is the guy. I'm talking
John
about.
Wall might be done.
Nah, don't do that. We're gonna talk about John.
It's
Wall.
being John Wall.
No, he's still John Wall. Come on. Yeah, he can play. Let's move on to the next trade. We have Bucks reportedly trading for Jay Crowder. What you got, Jeff?
Man, that 5 round picks was the hottest thing in the world, boy.
What the hell is that?
Man, they were just giving away five. Does he have a heartbeat? Give him 5 round picks.
Yeah. Took him 4 months to get that trade happen, man. He was trying to get there. He played at Marquette. He wanted to play in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, but Jay Crowder is going to be a good person as a championship piece for that Milwaukee team.
Yes.
You got a guy that can defend 3s and 4s. Giannis don't have
Tough
to
guy.
worry about tough guy.
Tough guy.
Yeah.
You need a tough guy for
This was
playoff push.
this was the Phil Jackson to going to get Artest back in the day. This was
This is your PJ Tucker.
yeah.
Yeah, PJ.
This
Yeah.
is your PJ Tucker.
Yeah.
PJ Tucker
This was
done.
all about experience.
What the PJ Tucker?
No, I'm just talking
they
about
won
right
the
now.
chip.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
PJ
yeah.
Tucker
I mean,
and
he's
PJ Tucker.
long in the tooth too.
Yeah, he's long.
PJ long in the tooth.
Yeah.
He need a lot of mileage on that too.
Yeah, but this is the guy, man. This is the missing piece for a team. You need a defender. You need a guy that's out there. Yeah, that's the one.
Man, I was so surprised Serge Ibaka still getting paid to play basketball.
And they cut him.
I know, but I just forgot he was still getting paid
Well,
to
he
play
can't
basketball.
move no more.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Somebody gonna pick him up though.
Rudy Gobert really changed this market, guys. He really did. Yeah. They got more for Rudy Gobert than they got for KD. That's insane. Anyway,
Danny Ainge should be locked up for treason.
yeah,
He fleecing people.
and he getting people the wrong way. Moving right along to the next trade. The Blazers get my guy, Matisse Thybulle, Cam Reddish, and the Knicks get Josh Hart. The Sixers get McDaniels, Weezy. Who wins this trade?
I guess the Knicks getting Josh Hart.
Yeah. So you're saying, because as far as their rotation, they didn't play Cam Reddish, so you bring in another guy. I think this is the thing. I don't think they're gonna play because they have Fournier. They don't. They have Emmanuel quickly. Like they should have made some trades to get rid of some wings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who won this trade is the Blazers. They made several trades.
They ain't even gonna make the playoffs.
This is the thing, but they won and they got more draft capital, and I get that. But if Cam Reddish pops on this team and plays at a high level, like we assume that Cam Reddish can actually play, like man,
How much draft capital does the Blazers have?
Cam Reddish is young enough to where you can't give up on him yet.
Nah,
Somebody's
you
gonna. The Blazers saw a way to get him just to see what was there. They're gonna try it.
here's the thing, though, guys. Poor Dame Lillard, because he's helped this team stay relevant for the better part of the last 10 years. They made the playoffs for 8 years. Man, like, ultimately, though, they always run up against teams that are better, well put together teams that they run into, and they're like, they're just a little bit better than us. The teams are put together a lot better. So I think it's time. He got to go.
He should be commended for not requesting the trade. The year after the bubble was the year for him to go.
He's still in the contract, isn't he?
Yeah,
But he could. But I mean, we've seen
He
players.
re-signed the contract.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've seen players go in and say, "Look, get me out of here." They would do right by Dame.
Yeah.
They wouldn't want to, but they would do right by Dame.
He's in an abusive relationship right
Yeah,
now.
and he's staying there.
And he's staying there
Yeah,
too
that's
long.
rough.
He's
man.
sticking beside him.
Yeah. Now, the longer you wait, the less his value you can get for him. He's 32, but he may not be the same player at 34.
Dame should be where your man's Brunson is right now.
He should be in New
That
York.
should be Dame.
Yeah, it should be Dame Lillard. Ain't no question. They need to break this up, man. It's a bad relationship. It's one-sided. Pull the plug, man.
Yeah.
This is over with.
Yeah.
Before it gets to the point where he's too old and he looks like a shell of himself. Yeah. Moving on to the next trade. Lakers trade Patrick Beverly to the Magic for Mo Bamba. Weezy.
to Mo.
Is he your Lakers? Talk to me.
I'm gonna miss Pat Bell.
Pat Bev was good TV for them. That little cup of coffee he was in LA. Yeah, it was good TV.
I'm gonna miss Pat Bell. Well, if Mo Bamba If he give me some rebounds and defend the glass, can he do that?
Yeah.
You're not gonna miss. If you're Lakers, you're not missing Pat Bev.
Not for sure.
But here's the thing: we're gonna talk about Thomas Bryant. So they get rid of Thomas Bryant. You bring in Mo Bamba, and you just hope. You hope that you get a lottery pick player for a little bit of nothing, and he could turn into something for you.
Because Thomas Bryant requested a trade. He wanted it out, so it's like, okay, well, we can go get Mo Bamba.
For less.
For a flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, now this is a win.
That's a good pickup.
But here's the thing. As soon as the offseason, all my podcasters go out there and get an interview with Pat Bev. I want to know everything because he gonna tell everything.
He gonna tell it all. I know some stuff was going on in that locker room.
Hey, and he gonna tell it all, dude.
Yeah, he do. Mo can play though.
Yeah.
Mo can play.
We don't know yet.
No, we do. Let me tell you why. They had Wagner.
Yeah.
They had Wendell Carter, Paolo, and Bobo. It's hard to play all of those.
Yeah, but the cream rise to the top though.
They do, but you know what also rises to the top too? The high salary person and the draft pick.
Yeah.
Mo Bamba was on the lower end of the totem pole of both of those. Yeah. Yeah, but he's gonna tell him.
I hope
he's
so.
gonna be really good for the Lakers.
I think it's a good pickup for the Lakers.
Yep. Moving right along to the Clippers making a move to acquire 4 guys in a 5-team deal with the Grizzlies. Who wins this?
Okay, so your man's was Bones.
Yeah.
Bones is going to be in a good position with the Clippers. They got Eric Gordon, got the shooting that you needed, and you got those damn second-round picks. Give me the Clippers for winning this one. The Clippers win this. Because you got depth. You got a shooter. Yeah. You needed a more shooter with 2 ball-dominant guys like Kawhi and Paul George. You need somebody that can just sit up and get a bucket. Eric Gordon can get a bucket. He's been able to get a bucket his whole career. Yeah. And we get to see what Bones got. Yeah. We get to see.
They finally got rid of Reggie Jackson.
Yeah,
I can't believe Tyra. I want you to speak to that. That's
listen. Reggie Jackson was out of the league, guys, and he had left OKC. Yeah. And he was in a situation where Ty and they formed this bond. He found him, and he turned him into a starter, man. He was getting looks for all-star years one year. Man, he's playing at a high level. I think the best situation for him was to be with Ty Lue. It just ran its course. They needed a real point guard. They still don't have a real point guard. That's why they're probably going to get Russell Westbrook in the buyout market. But, man, numerous teams, and I didn't know this, people were trying to get Bones Highlands, guys. Yeah. And Bones, the whole team hated Bones. I didn't know that. Yeah. And Bones assumed that he was supposed to be this guy because,
that's the thing.
Yeah. That's the thing. And it just didn't work out. And you don't get rid of a guy after their second year. Yeah. The whole team. Jamal Murray said that he didn't get the ball back when he passed it to him. It's a bunch of different things that's going on about that. But if anybody can get the best out of a point guard, it is Ty Lue. Yeah. And I think he's in a good spot. And the sleeper in that, though, Mason Plumlee. Yeah. That's a good get for them.
Mason can play.
Yeah, Mason can play. Moving right along to the Raptors, adding Jakob Poeltl from the Spurs. Going back to Toronto, Weezy. Who won this trade? Toronto or San Antonio Spurs?
Spurs without the picks.
Yeah.
Because they draft well.
They do?
They draft really well.
Yeah.
And Jacob, he going back to a playoff team for sure.
Nah, right outside the playoffs. Right outside the playoffs.
On the cusp.
Yeah.
Spurs ain't gonna make the playoffs.
No, not at all. They trying to get Wemby.
This is one of those ones.
I definitely said it. Yeah, I said that.
Huh? He's still trying to fight. Okay, fight.
I'm shocked that Jakob Poeltl did not draw more attention in the trade deadline than he did. Yeah, I thought teams would have given up a little more, or a team with a little more to gain than the Raptors, because they're going to be the Raptors. Even adding him is going to be in the same spot. Yeah, right. You know what I mean. So I'm. This was shocking to me that this was the move they made. They didn't trade Fred VanVleet. They didn't trade OG. They traded for him, and that was shocking to me.
Well, the reason that it's a win for them is because they had Pascal guarding fives. Yeah. So you can't have Pascal fighting down there with Joel Embiid. He's cooked food. So you have to get a guy like Jakob Poeltl in there to do what he's doing, and it's a good win for them. I think that's the main reason. And you keep this team together. You're going to lose some people in free agency now, but in turn, you will actually see how this comes through, and then you'll attack that market as far as free agency. They said OG was almost traded to the Golden State Warriors, though. Yeah, it was really close.
That'd have been a good trade for him.
That would have been a really good trade because they would have probably got Wiseman and a couple of other guys to kind of see the future of the Raptors. Huh? Oh, yeah, for sure. Speaking of, the Golden State Warriors effectively traded, allegedly, this could be all gone to hell.
Could be up in this.
by the time you guys hear this.
Yeah.
But James Wiseman to Detroit, Sadiq Bey to Atlanta, and a 4-team trade for Gary Payton II reunion. Jeff, talk about this trade.
Don't forget those 5 future second-round picks.
There it is. The Hawks.
Man,
The Hawks
just gave them up.
Yeah.
We won. Hawks won this trade. Sadiq Bey. We got bench help. We got bench help coming.
Shit, he should start.
He should start. We traded for not forget the kid's name. We got another kid that's gonna come off our bench.
Yeah,
gonna
Justin
help us.
Holiday.
Justin Holiday. Thank you. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, we won this trade.
Yeah.
Like watch out.
What you got, Weezy?
This trade right here, man, for the players alone,
Yeah.
James Wiseman going from a winning franchise to Detroit, it's gonna be a big adjustment for him.
It is. Huge adjustment.
He got to really has some confidence now. Because this could make him or break him right here
I agree.
as a young player. Same thing going for Kevin Knox.
Yeah. Dang, Knox done. Yeah, Knox is done.
Yeah.
He just needs a chance. But like you were saying with Wiseman, now he gets filmed though. He hadn't had a chance to play. Yeah. If he now gets a situation where he can play in Detroit and actually get on film, get to working on some stuff that he needs to work on, sky's the limit.
Man, he reminds me so much of that guy from Duke that ain't playing in the league no more.
Who that?
Not the
What you talking about? Jaleel Okafor?
Okafor.
Oh, yeah. Now he got phased out. It wasn't injuries. His game just
He got hurt, but
yeah.
then the game evolved.
The game evolved. It was the worst. It was the worst situation. All right, back to this trade.
The real thing with Wiseman,
go ahead.
To me, I think this is the best thing for him.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you get a championship. You get to be around that championship culture in Golden State. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But as a young player, there's not many teams other than Orlando or maybe Sacramento because they're with Sabonis, but there's not many teams that are young and formulating their nucleus right now, like the Detroit Pistons. Yeah. You go there, you bring back Motorcade next year, and shout out to Blake, Cade Icewood, you know what I mean? You bring him back with James Wiseman, hope whatever that's going to be, that could be special.
That could be special.
You got Bogdanovich right there.
Yeah. And if you look at the Gary Payton reacquirement, they are righting the wrongs. They should have signed him for that money. They couldn't afford it. It went way over the luxury tax. Yeah. With this trade, it doesn't do that. But they were shooting him up with Toradol and making him play with that core injury. So, and they didn't even say that in the trade. So it's gonna get tricky with this. I think this trade would eventually get rescinded and everybody goes back, which sucks.
That sucks.
It sucks, man.
Yeah.
Because a team didn't really believe in you and you have to go back. Yeah. That's rough, man.
Just get healthy, Wiseman. Yeah. Get healthy.
Yeah, but I think they
cut bait. Gary Payton Jr. than Wiseman.
I think they cut bait and just get rid of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the year. Yeah. 2 more left, guys. The Thunder deal Darius Bazley to the Suns. Jeff, you going to speak on D-Baze? This is Rich Paul's first project kid.
Yeah.
When I say project, I'm saying he came out early
he had
and with the New Balance. Did a New Balance internship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's clutch, number one.
Yeah, it is.
It's clutch, rule the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He goes to a championship contender.
Mm-hmm.
So there's basically won this trade. And then also the Thunder, they get back a vet in Dario Saric.
Yeah.
Because they got some kids over there.
There's a bunch of kids.
It was a lot of people that watched that game with the Lakers versus the OKC that was watching. People would text me like, man, who in the hell?
They got 2 guys named Jalen Williams. They call one J-Dub. Yeah.
Like, they would text me, who are these dudes?
Yeah.
Just watch
they
SGA.
Got some players, though.
Just watch SGA. Yeah, and just the team.
Jalen Williams.
Yeah, Jalen Williams is solid too. But if you're not watching the NBA like that, you were completely lost.
Who the hell is this?
Like, how did he beat LeBron?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah. So Dario Saric was traded because he can't defend, and they needed a defender. And I think Darius Bazley was the best defender on that OKC team, not named Lou Dort.
Yeah.
So if you bring in a guy like that, and he's terrible on offense, but defense, he'll catch lobs. He's just going to be an energy guy, kind of similar to Jared Vanderbilt, the Lakers guy. You bring in a guy like that, he's rough to watch. He's rough to watch offensively, but on defense, man, he's a longer version of Josh Okogie, who they currently have. So, dog on the defensive end, a project on the offensive end.
He's an AAU player playing in the NBA.
Man, he just up and down. Long, 6'8", 6'9". He just, like a deer. Yeah, man. And last but not least, you want to talk about that trade, Weezy? Okay. Last but not least, the Pelicans part ways with Devontae Graham to the San Antonio Spurs. They had to do that, man. They didn't know that Grand Theft Alvarado was as good as he was. Yeah. So they paid They paid him like $45, $50 million in free agency. Got him there. And this is the thing. Devontae Graham is a volume scorer. That's it. He's nothing else. He's going to shoot threes.
Not special.
He's not defending. And he's coming at a high price. Yeah. So they did right by getting rid of him. And you bring in a guy on a 1-year deal, Josh Richardson, who's going to come in and give you some scoring off the bench at a lower price, and you're not stuck in with the guy for 4 years. So, good deal.
The Pelicans win this trade to me because of that, because they needed bench help, and they also needed to clear a lot of those guys out because you have so much tied into McCollum, Williams, and Ingram.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to move a guy like Devontae out. Unfortunately, they helped that playoff run last year, but you got to move a kid like him out and bring in Josh Richardson, and then clear that space out for the long haul next season. Hopefully, everybody's healthy and you can push that.
And Josh Richardson, don't forget he has experience.
Yeah.
Played in the finals.
Yeah. Now Josh Richardson's played. Yeah.
Yeah. So that helps the Pelicans. If the Pelicans can get healthy. He can't help them if they can't get healthy. He ain't that good.
What's wrong with Zion right now, dog?
Come on.
I got nothing.
What's wrong?
I got
with
nothing.
him,
No. What you want me to say? I got nothing.
I've been trying to.
I got nothing. I don't know what to say at this point. Like, it looked great while he out there.
Man, when he played,
when he out there, it looked great.
Man,
it reminds me, and this is, I'm not saying this because he's my guy, but it reminds me of early Embiid. Because you remember how Embiid was when he was out there. Yeah. It was the process, and he was tweeting, and for 4 games he put him 30, and they say, he done for the year.
Yeah,
well, he done for 2 months.
Yeah,
now, but man,
it ain't even Zion. This is the thing. Zion roll an ankle and he out for 2 months.
Yeah,
I don't get that, man. It's something
big boy load management.
Yeah, but back to Devontae Graham.
B.I. ain't too much better.
B.I.B. hurt too.
It ain't too much better.
B.I.B. hurt too. CJ,
CJ's out there like, man, this ain't what I signed up for. Damon never missed.
Nah. But you get Devontae Graham in there. He's there. He's not there to run plays. He's Patty Mills 2.0.
Oh, Patty Mills.
He's Patty Mills, man. Useful shooter. Yeah. Let's hope he gets into a situation where, because they love Trey Jones that's there now, so they're not gonna play him in front of Trey Jones. He'll come off the bench, do what he has to do. Devontae Graham can still play though.
Yeah.
I just don't think San Antonio is the place for him, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And that is a in-depth look at the NBA trade deadline. Weezy, you're up, brother.
Now here we go.
Okay.
Introduce it first, Paul.
Introduce it, Weezy.
Here we go. Introduce him. So this week we're going back to our R&B series for February for Valentine's.
It's the year to love him.
The year to love him.
Mm-hmm.
One of them songs you sing, in the shower by yourself, like you sing yourself. That's one of your songs. If back in the day, R&B. Start with you this week, Jeff.
Yeah, you clown me for my last week pick.
I wish I knew.
And he won the Grammy.
He did win a Grammy.
All right, so my R&B pick this week is a remake, cameraman. I'm going with some Blue Eyed Soul. I'm going with Alan Stone with the remake of It This Love, the acapella version.
You went way back.
Yeah, it was last year. Well, it was in 2020. He remade it in 2020. Yeah, 2021. But it's an old song. But the acapella version of that is amazing.
Yeah,
with the capital Amaze.
Yeah. All right. My song for this week is Plain White Tees. Hey there, Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah.
I don't think this is what we
in New York City. 2 more years I'll be done with school and I'll be making history like I do.
Yeah. Hear what he say? Time say I can't shine as bright as you.
Oh, yes, it's true.
That's that one.
Then he comes and say, oh, it's what you do to me.
Oh, it's what
that's a good song.
That's a
decent song. It's a nice song.
Hey.
But I wish I knew got clown last
Plain
week.
White Tees, Hey there, Delilah. Classic. That's a classic. Anyways, keep it real.
I knew you
That's
wanted me. I wish I knew.
That's wild. I can't believe you picked that one.
Oh, well, to keep it real. You weren't expecting that.
I went with this week. I went with Case Faded Pictures.
Woo! Faded pictures in a broken glass.
Broken glass.
Like a memory filled.
Like a memory filled.
With a woman is filled.
With a woman is.
Someone from a distant
past.
Way back long ago. That's that shit. That's that one. Yes, sir. That's a good one.
What will Coach Locke pick this week?
Woo, I'm gonna pick one for old Coach Locke.
The Commodore.
I ain't stop doing my dog like that.
Now, Coach is a musician. He want his musician. The
Isley
Elements.
brothers. Isley brothers. He picked some Isley brothers. Yeah. He picked some Isley brothers.
What the hell is going on with Tennessee?
Nah, man, don't do that, man. Nah. I Case favorite pictures. I got to listen to that.
Favorite pictures. I mean, cameraman, what you got?
Ah, shit.
Now you go now. Cameraman, what you got?
Cameraman, what you got?
Ooh.
That's
The 7-minute version. Yeah. There you go, boy. That's good music right there.
Sade.
That's good music right there.
Ain't Case.
That ain't plain white tees. Plain white tees at one.
Hey, that's
Sade.
Hey, that Delilah said one. Yeah.
Sade got dub for well.
Man, she won't perform it.
Yeah, she definitely won't.
She don't even tour.
Why she want to? I don't know. What artists won't get no money?
How does she have money? People still listen.
Yeah, people say, I'm still spinning that.
Yeah, I know you are. 7-minute version. Now, tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Yeah.
Apparently, the camera's always on.
Damn right it is. Ooh, the camera. Hey, cameraman, the revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.